Hi everyone, this is Lina. Welcome to my YouTube tutorial channel, and today I want to share with you how I make my spicy homemade meatloaf. So I'm adding 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 chopped onion, and I'm going to stir the onion until it's caramelized, and then I'll be adding 1 cup of chopped salami. And all these ingredients are optional. Anything you don't like, just leave them out. So I'm just stir frying that for about 5 minutes until it's well cooked, and then I'm adding 2 cups of chopped mushrooms, and again combining that all in, giving it a good stir, and cook that for another 3 minutes. So now all the ingredients have been cooking, I'm just going to add some red peppers today, and that's just a cupful chopped. And then I'm going to add just a handful of half a cup of chopped black olive, and just combine all that into our ingredients there, and just let that cook for another 3 minutes. And then I'm going to add a cup of coriander, and again just stirring that all in. So once that's all been cooking on a low heat, I'm then going to my fresh herbs, and this is thyme, and I'm just going to grab less of a handful and just chop a little bit, and then add that to my ingredients and combine that all in. So everything's been cooking nicely, and I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 teaspoons of garlic flakes, 2 teaspoons of red cayenne pepper, and 2 teaspoons of mixed herbs. And then we're just going to give that a stir for about a minute or 2, and then we're going to be adding some chili pepper flakes, and don't be adding too much because they can be a bit spicy. So now I'm going to place my minced meat into a bowl, and just breaking that up, and it's nice, soft and tender, as I asked the butcher to pass it through the grinder twice. You can ask for the butcher to do that for you. And then I'm going to add my ingredients. It's still hot, so I'm just going to use my spatula to give that a little stir, and once I've done that, I will be using my hands to make sure that everything is well mixed in there. So once all our ingredients have been mixed by hand completely, it should look like this. And then I'm going to be adding about 2 cups of breadcrumbs. These are the very fine breadcrumbs, and it does have a little bit of oregano in there as well. So I'm just making sure everything is absorbed into the meat, and then I'll add another cupful, so about 3 cups in total. Since I saw you, but now I won't come back around, girl, if you're not trying. So once that's all mixed, I'm now adding grated mozzarella cheese in there. So once you mix the mozzarella in there, I'm now going to add some grated parmesan cheese in there, and once again I'm going to use my hands to give that a good mix and making sure everything's blended and all absorbed in our meat mixture. And then I'm just going to cover a long baking tray, a bread tin tray, with some parchment paper, and then I'm going to be placing my minced mixture in there and just making sure you compact that all in. Make sure it's nice and tight and pressed down in all the corners and along the top, and just until it's in the shape of a loaf. So once you've pressed all the meat mixture in there, we're just going to sprinkle some mozzarella on top, and then we're going to make sure that you cover the whole top with mozzarella cheese on there. And then we're also going to be adding some parmesan cheese, the lightly fine parmesan cheese, and then we're just going to sprinkle some coriander on top and drizzle a little bit of olive oil, and then you can sprinkle some black peppercorn pepper on top if you want also. And then you want to make sure your oven has been preheated for 180 Celsius, and that's 350 Fahrenheit, gas mark 4, and you want to cook that for about 45 minutes. And you can also turn down the heat if it's a little bit too hot. Just keep an eye on it. Since I saw you, but now I won't come back around if you're not trying. So this is our meatloaf. It's all beautifully cooked. It's all golden brown and all the cheese has melted into it and infused into our meatloaf. And you can wait till it's completely cooled down before you cut it, but I just wanted to show you guys the look. Once you cut the meatloaf while it's hot, it's still a little bit soft on the inside, so if you wait until it's cooled down, you'll get nicer thin cuts from it, but while it's still hot, it'll be a little bit more difficult to cut, so I would suggest waiting until it's cooled down. And this is how our meatloaf has turned out. forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're next aware when I upload a video. See you again next week. Bye.